There we go. Good. Let's get some side lunges. Again, stretch it out. Side lunges. Step side to side. Stretch out the inner part of the thigh.
Can you hear me and see me?
Yes.
Can you see me?
See you? No, I cannot see you, but I can hear you.
I know, technical difficulties. I couldn't even log
Good.
in.
Let's get some forward lunges. Forward lunges, torso twist. Again, forward lunge, and you're going to twist to the knee that is forward. There we go. Yes, you can also extend lumbar, extend, hyperextend, stretch out the lower back. Again, just make sure we are lunging. Forward lunge, shoulders back. Good, nice. Let's get some crawl out stretches. So you're going to crawl it out, dip the hips down, slightly bend the knees. Remember, this is the stretch, not the exercise. So you're going to crawl it out, dip the hips down, like you're in that yoga snake position, and crawl it back in and open up nice and wide the chest. So again, crawl it out, dip the hips down, stretch, crawl it back in, slight bend in the knees. Remember, this is the stretch, not the exercise. Keep going. Good. Now let's pick it up a little bit. Good. We're going right into a walking out squat thrust. You're going to walk, squat down, walk it out to the high plank, walk it back in, come back up.
Can you see me now?
Yes, we can.
All right, perfect. Alex got you nice and warmed up. We're going to jump right into it. They're nice and warmed up, right, Alex? They're warmed
Yes,
up?
they are. Get them. They should be good to go.
All right, so we're going to do 3 different types of movements throughout this workout. Isometric movement, followed by a plyometric movement, and then a dynamic, which is just a regular. Since you're already pretty much warmed up, we're going to start right into isometric. So it's going to go iso, plyo, and dynamic. And each round, we're going to rotate how those go. So you get a different effect every round. And 9 exercise round, a 9 exercise circuit. So literally, we're going to start right off the bat with isometric. It's a push-up hold. You're just holding half of the push-up position. It's all going to be 30 seconds. So just follow along right with me. You're right here in the push-up position. Just holding halfway down for 30 seconds. Just stiff, locked in place. Working your chest, your shoulders, your tries. So just get right down there. It's going to be 30 seconds. Try to always make sure the camera can see you when you're on the floor. So we can see if you're low enough, if you're not too low, if your back is straight, if you're arching your lower back. Always make sure we can see your entire body. So always position the camera. If you have to go up and down on some of these workouts, it makes us be able to see you a little better. We need to see that back totally straight, stiff as a board, locked in place. Straight and strong, chest, shoulders, tries. It should be halfway down. Your elbows should be bent a lot more than that. A lot of you are too straight. Unless you can't hold it halfway down, try to keep it halfway down. It's just a hold. Keep holding that while you're listening up to what's coming next. It's going to be a plyo test set. So you're going to take, whether you have a medicine ball or a weighted bag, like I just have a weighted bag here. You're going to lay on your back your plyo test right here. And you're just exploding this up and catching it. Explode it. You have a medicine ball. Just explode it, or a weighted bag. Exploding it up from your chest. You're laying on your back with your knees bent, exploding up in your chest. You did isometric for the chest, we're going right to plyometric. So drop on your back, throwing it straight up in the air. Straight up and down. Laying on your back with your knees bent. So you're going right to it. So you should be here. If you have a medicine ball, just use your medicine ball. Or use your weighted bag. It could be a bag of laundry. I'm intentionally going to use other equipment today just so you can see the options that you have. So you don't have to just have an excuse. If I don't have any equipment, I don't have any medicine ball or dumbbells, we're not going to use any of that today just to show you what's possible, what's capable. Of course, if you have dumbbells, medicine ball, it's always going to be the best. But sometimes using this other type of stuff even gives you a better workout just because the way the weight is shifted and a different grip than you used to. So this should be explosive. You should be throwing that up there, trying to hit the ceiling. Don't let it come down and hit you in the face. Don't play dodgeball with yourself and end up freaking losing to a game of dodgeball with yourself. Explode that up in the air. Keep the core tight while you're laying there, working your chest, your shoulders, your tries. Explode it up, breathe it out. You're going to need a heavy set of dumbbells next, or whatever your heaviest weight is next. So just keep throwing. You got 10 more seconds throwing this up there. Explode up from your chest. Explode. Explode. Throw it up there. Short or spare, throwing it up in the air. Boom. Keep rolling. And time. And you're going to go right away to your heavy weight, whatever your heavy weight is. For me, I have a loaded up luggage that I'm going to use. If you have dumbbells, use your heavy dumbbells. Whatever your heaviest weight is, I'm using literally a luggage that's filled with weight just to do a chest press. So this is our dynamic chest press. Plyometric, and now dynamic, just a regular chest press. So if you have dumbbells, just use your dumbbells.
I like that. Or you can use your dog, you can use your family member.
Down, out to the mouth and the way up. Drive it up there, whatever your heaviest weight is. If you're using a 5-gallon jug, that's 40 pounds. If you have dumbbells, don't think you have to use the weird stuff. This is just to show you what's capable, what you can actually use. If you have a heavy set of dumbbells, just use your dumbbells. It's just a chest press. As you're pushing up, breathe out through your mouth, in through your nose, coming down, out through your mouth as you drive up. Tap the elbows to the floor. This should be your heaviest weight possible. So it was right after you did an isometric hold on your chest. Then we did a plyometric on your chest, and now it's just a dynamic chest press. So that's going to be the flow. That's going to be the 3 different types of movements for everything we're doing. We're going to take that right into the squats coming up next. Let's get 10 more seconds here on this chest press. If you have a light weight, let's get some tempo to that if it's not heavy enough for you. But that's 90 seconds straight through or more just on your chest. So by the time you get to this dynamic, you should be feeling it. So right away, you're going to go to your squat. Pick up one of your weights. I'll just hold the kettlebell for this one. Pick up your weight, and you're just going to hold a squat hold, the bottom of the squat position. Your elbows are not resting on your legs. We're just going to hold that with your thighs parallel to the floor. Locked in place. Sit back on your hips and heels. Squeeze your glutes. Your head is up. Your chest is out. Locked, strong, sitting on your glutes. And you're sitting back in the chair. And you take the dump on the toilet bowl. In the world, you might have to go out in the woods and dig a hole. This might be how you're going to have to take a shit. So just get used to it. We're training you for the zombie apocalypse. Hold that in place. It's holding
lower, Joseph. Lower. Lower.
We're
There
going to hold
you
that
go.
for 30 seconds. Yes. Get those thighs parallel to the floor. You should be able to see you on the camera in any one of these positions.
Joseph, don't be hiding me, Joseph. Joseph, you better put that camera back on.
Don't try to hide. Don't try to hide. He's in the witness protection program. Hold that down there. So this is our isometric. Our next one is going to be the plyometric. Now, in the plyometric, you can hold something or you can do a body weight. I'm going to hold the bag that has some weighted balls in it. And it's going to be a squat jump. So let's go right to your squat jump, either with a lighter weight or with no weight. Squat jump. Sit back on the hips and heels. This is your plyometric. Right to it. Breathe out. It's the same technique of the squat. Exhaling when you're going up. Into the nose and the way down. Drive it. Explode up there. Strong exhale. Get some air. Way up in the sky. Your head should be hitting the ceiling. Right to it. You can hold a light weight, or this one could just be body weight. It's plyometric, doesn't even need any weight. But whatever you're doing, this should be a maximum jump, trying to hit your head to the ceiling. Full deep squat, getting all the way up in the air. Explode. There we go. Keep rolling. So we did isometric on the squat. Now we did plyometric. The last one is going to be the dynamic. So you grab your weight, hold it at your chest, and it's just going to be your regular set of squats. That's going to be 90 seconds. Right to it. Let's go to our regular set of squats now. So let's go to our dynamic set. It goes down. So we did the isometric holding the bottom. We did the plyometric jumping with less weight. And now the dynamic with your main weight, whatever your heaviest weight is. The dynamic's always going to have the heaviest weight. The isometric is going to have a medium. Plyometric is going to be your lightest weight. Or you can use the same weight you want, depending on what you have to hold, what you're using. You can use dumbbells. You can use medicine ball. You can use kettlebell. Whatever it is. In your nose down. Your thighs are parallel to the floor. Sit back on your hips and heels. Exhale when you come up. Brace that core. Every set is an ab set. You work your abs the way you should be on all these exercises. You will never need to do an ab exercise the rest of your life. You will have ripped, lean, strong, functional core. That's the way you need to think about it. Let's do it. Let's roll. So we're going to do the same thing for your back. We're going to start with isometric. If you watch, just keep going with this. I'll tell you when it's coming up. I'm just going to let you know ahead of time what to do. So the next is going to be back. If you looked at the video I just put earlier today, I was hanging underneath the table, actually doing inverted rows. That's one way we could do it, but we're just going to stick with your weight. Done. Time. Get one of your heavier weights for your row. And it's going to be holding, squeezing into your chest, pinching your shoulder blades together with that heavy weight. So you can just use dumbbells. And listen, if you have dumbbells, use dumbbells. But you should be holding them, pinning it to your chest while you're pinning it, squeezing your lats, pinching your shoulder blades together. So you're just holding the isometric hold, locked in place. That's the way you need to think about it. Back should be flat.
Good. Hold it there, Paolo. Hold it there. Hold it there. ISO hold. Hold it. Hold it.
iPhone. Who's iPhone? Who's that iPhone? I can't see your face. Your face is cut off. Yeah, you need to lean over at the waist a little more. Lean all the way over so your back is parallel to the floor, and hold those hands to the side of your ribs. And don't just hold it there.
Hold it there, guys. Hold it.
So this should be one of
Don't drop it. Don't drop it.
Squeeze it. Lock. And when you're holding it there, consciously squeeze your back together, your shoulder blades together. Pinch them together. Locked.
Janae, hold it there. Janae, hold it. Hold it there. Hold it. Hold it. Don't drop it. Hold it. Janae, hold it. Yeah, hold it.
Hold
Squeeze,
it while I'm telling you
squeeze.
about what's coming up next. The next is going to be a straight arm medicine ball slam. If you don't have a medicine ball, use your bag of laundry. Or if you don't want to slam anything on the ground, I'm just going to do it here with a kettlebell. So check this out. Let's go. It's a straight arm slam. Doing it without, see, I'm pulling over with my lats, but without slamming to the floor. So that's always the way. Even if I was doing a regular slam, you can always do it that way also. You can always do a slam without slamming it. It's explosive. It's going down, but your chest is out and your core is tight. So you're doing a straight arm slam. If you can, if you have the space, if you have a medicine ball, I'm just going to grab the ball. You should be doing just a straight arm slam overhead. If you have the ball, just straight up overhead. If you can slam, slam. This is really just slam. Boom. But see, I'm not leaning over at the waist.
Joseph, use one dumbbell. Use one heavy dumbbell.
Are we doing slams?
Yeah, but don't even slam it like you're doing a
If all you
like
have
a
is a
wood chop.
dumbbell, just pull that.
Oh, you already have one. Okay, you're good. Okay.
But it's speed. You're going down some speed and you're slamming on the brakes. If you can, but don't bend the knees and you slam. Straight, straight. Then bend them to pick up after. Let go with the legs straight. Joseph. There you go. Straight. Your body's totally stiff when you're throwing it. Boom. So look, I'm straight when I slam. And then go down and pick it up. If you can slam, slam.
Try not to lean forward, Paolo. Try not to lean forward.
Bowling balls.
There you go, right there. Good.
That's what we should use.
Keep those arms
Wake up the
extended a
damn
little bit.
neighbors.
Slight bend. Slight bend in the elbow.
Forward.
Slight bend.
So you should just be here. Bam. Bam. You're
Don't
stiff.
bend the elbow too much. Don't bend the elbow too much.
Look when I slam it, how straight the back's going to stay. Boom. If the ball
You should
bounces,
feel it on the shoulders.
then you go down to get it after you slam it if it's dead weight. So this is our plyometric for the back. And time. If you have dumbbells, get dumbbells. If you need water jugs, you can get single water jugs. We're going to call this our dynamic. I'm actually going to use these two battery chargers here, which are equal weight. Equal weight. And you're just going to go alternating rows here, bent over rows. Squeezing it. Keep it holding your ground. Whatever you have, equal weight, you can put in both hands. It could be 40 pounds. If you have a 5-gallon thing of water, that's going to be 40 pounds in each hand. Or you could do a 1 gallon, which is 8 pounds. Whatever's going to work for you. Just tight, squeeze, we're alternating. But Joseph, move both of them at the same time. They're alternating. And also iPhone. It's not one arm at a time. Look, they're both moving slow, and they're also 1 and 1. That is the way to do it. That's not the way we're doing it right now. So just 1 and 1. Alternate, both moving at the same time. Right there. We're going to call that our dynamic. We're going to take this as your warm-up round, so you kind of got a feel for what we're doing, and now you kind of get in your head what weights you should use for each of these exercises. And time. Put them down. So we did isometric, plyometric, and dynamic. This round we're just going to alternate the switching up of that. It's going to go plyo, dynamic, and then iso last. You're going to get a different effect every time. I was right up on the board. The board couldn't fit back here. So the first set we did iso, plyo, dynamic. We're just rotating this time. Now it's going to be plyo, dynamic, iso. So now iso goes last instead of first. So it's going to be a complete different feel and everything. But it's all those same 9 exercises, just rotating the order now. and you're gonna get a complete different feel. And you also should know now what kind of weight you need. So keep in mind how it felt that first round as you practice it, so that you know what weight to use this round. So let's get right to it. Right into the chest plyo, if you remember, was the chest press. So if you have the medicine ball, just use the medicine ball. Just flat on your back, right here. And just explode. And catch it solid. Yeah, catch it solid, then lower it to my chest. Explode, arms extended, catch solid. Heavier the ball, the better. Explode it up. Speed. Explode, catch solid, lower to your chest. Breathe out when you push up. Into the nose down. Maximum effort on the plyo. Throw it up there. Explode up. Into your nose as you're coming down. Explode that weight up there. So catch it with your arms solid, then lower your chest. Don't let it drop right to your chest. Brace for impact with your arms straight up in the air. You need some speed on that. You need some explosiveness on that. If you don't have a heavy enough weight, you can pack up some more weight. You can fit a lot of weight inside of a backpack for a throw like this. You can fit a lot of weight inside of a bag, a sleeping bag, whatever it's called, a pillowcase. So explode that from your chest. Breathe out, explode up. There it is. Let's go 10 more seconds. 10 more seconds. Make sure you're catching with your arms extended, and then lower it down to your chest. Throw it up there.
Those elbows down a little bit more, Paula. Elbows down more to the ground. There you go.
Yeah, all the way down to that weight touch your chest. Catch it with your arms extended, then lower it, and boom, explode it up. Explode up in the freaking sky. Breathe out as you're pushing it up. And times, that's our chest plyo. We're going chest dynamic. Go on the floor for your chest press. Whatever your heavy weight is, chest press on the floor. Just your regular press. If you have heavy dumbbells, use your dumbbells. Whatever you need. Heavy luggage. This should be your heaviest weight you have. You always should have dumbbells in your house anyway. Dumbbell, medicine ball, kettlebell, band, just the basics. You should always have in home for any time, even during peacetime. Not even just for wartime like now, but even during peacetime, just in case you need to get an extra workout and miss a workout or work out on the weekend. You should have those basics at your house anyway. Even if you weren't doing online training, always have that stuff there. Always have the basics at home. So you always never have an excuse to miss a workout. So right now, you just chest press. Breathe out when you're pushing up. Into your nose, coming down. Breathe it out. In, coming down. There it is, right there. You know what the weight feels like. So if you're in the middle of one of these sets and it's too light, you just switch it on your own. If you have some other weights available or something heavier available, switch it out. Yeah, Jasmine, I'm talking to you. That's looking a little light there. Over there bullshit with them little 3.5 pounders. You could use a barbell, you could use dumbbells, you could use 2 heavy kettlebells, you could use 2 hands. A little luggage like this, you could put stuffed books in here, you can put all kinds of shit in there, buckets of water in there, a bunch of bottles of water, cans of soup, all your survival food you have for the apocalypse, shove it there in there, and you could get some weight out of that. It's exactly all you need. There's always a way to make it happen. Like I see a 5-gallon jug getting pushed up in the air. And the thing about that is that water is swishing around, so you're also working a little different to balance that out. It's exactly the way you need to be doing it. And this is our dynamic set. Pump that out. Pump that out. Let's go 10 more seconds on these. 10 more seconds. Breathe it out. Get as many reps as you can in these last 10 seconds. Keep going. We're on a regular chest press. While you're doing any of these, if it's ever too light, just give yourself a heavier weight. I'm not going to say if it's ever too light, because I know it's ever too heavy. I know it's not too freaking heavy. And time, we're going to go to the push-up. You're going to hold it about 3/4 the way down. So if you can see me, my chest is hovering above the floor. It's about 3 to 4 inches off the floor. You're going to hold there, stiff, and forward. Lock in place, straight line, isometric push-up hold with your chest literally 3 to 4 freaking inches off the floor. That's all you need to be doing. Hold it tight. Not let your stomach rest on the floor. Put your feet together, touching, heel to heel, toe to toe. Unless you need some help, then put your feet apart. So let your feet touch each other. Joseph is still hiding behind the camera.
Janae, I can't see you. Go sideways. I can't see you.
You need to be able to see your body so you can make sure you're
Don't be hiding from me.
Also, we need some lighting, some better lighting in some of these spots so we can see you hiding in the shadows. Hold that bottom. We're still holding 15 more seconds.
Don't drop, Paula. Don't drop. You
hold
do
the
not
line.
drop
Hold
on
the
me.
Locked in place. So you're about 75% of the way down, just a couple inches off the floor. Joseph, get back in position. Get back in position. We're still holding it. Another 5
Get those
seconds.
elbows in. Elbows in.
Don't cave. Don't crumble. Don't quit. Don't fall. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to our 3 squat sets now. Starting with our plyo. So go right to a squat jump. You can hold a light to medium weight, squat jump. We're going plyo first this round, remember, on all 9 sets, all 3 groups. Remember, a chest group of 3, a squat group of 3, and a back group of 3. Going in this order this round, plyo, dynamic, and iso. So we're on plyo. Hit your squat jump. Sit back on the hips and heels and explode it up. Head up, chest out, shoulders are back and down. I want to see some air. I want to see some air.
Get up there. Get up there. Land soft on the balls of your feet.
If it starts getting too hard with weight, just dump the weight and keep going with your body weight. Keep going before you stop. Modify before you stop. Modify before you quit. Go body weight if you have to. Keep on rolling. Hold it at your chest. Drive, drive. 10 more seconds. 10 seconds. Joseph, keep jumping. Keep jumping. Switch the body weight if you have to. Drop the weight if you need to.
Janae, get up higher. Janae, get up higher.
Yes, yes. I want to see you disappearing off the freaking screen. And time. And now we got the squat iso. So hold the weight. This one you are going to hold the weight. Whatever weight you have, whatever weight you want. And you're going to hold the bottom of the squat for 30 seconds. Only problem with this 30 seconds, it's in my brain the 30 seconds, and it's calibrated a little bit different from the planet where I'm from. So it might be a second or two, a minute more than 30 seconds. But you're going to deal with it. You're going to figure it out. So it's holding
Definitely going to be a minute.
Holding your weight up at your chest. Hold. So you just did a plyo, a dynamic, and now an iso squat. Those quads should be burning. The glutes should be on fire. If they're not, you need to push the pace on those plyos a little more and heavier weight on the dynamic a little more. So now that by the time you got to this iso, that should suck. If not, you need to challenge yourself a little more. You kind of know what each one of these sets feels like. Next round, we're going to rotate the order again. We have the 3 back sets coming up at the 10 more seconds of holding this. Get a little lower. Low, low, low. Get low. Head up. Arms and on your legs. Head is up.
Puff the chest out, Yosef. Puff the chest out.
Sitting on your
Come
hips.
back up and reset. You need to come back and reset.
Back is straight. Don't lean
There
forward.
you go. There you go. Come on, Paolo. Paolo, come on.
Paolo, drop back down, and hold. Hold the freaking line. Hold the line. Don't crumble. Don't fall. 5, 4, hold it. 3. The lower you go, the faster I'll count. If I see hands on knees, the clock stops. 3, 2, hold, 1. No, we come down on 0.
Oh.
You don't come up on 1, get back down to hold that shit. We stop on 0. When the cashier's giving your money back at the store, you don't let them hear $1 in their fucking hand, do you? Wait till there's nothing left. We don't come on 1, go back down, 5 seconds, 5, forward, 3, 2, and 1. I said 1, not 0. Let's do it. Twice in a row. Holy shit. Back to that squat hold, 5 seconds, come on, hold it, tight. Hold your ground, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Nice. Let's go to the rows. The back, we're going to the plyo first. So go to that straight arm, straight leg slam. So if you're in a dead weight ball, it was there. You go straight and then bend and pick it up after you finish the boom. It's a stiff, straight leg, straight arm slam. So you're pulling over with your lats. Brace your core. If you don't have something to slam, you're just standing. Even if you had a medicine ball, didn't want to slam it for whatever reason, you got some annoying ass. You just slam it down. Boom! Without slamming it. Boom! Without slamming it. You can slam it. Straight leg, straight arm.
There we go.
Go core.
More explosiveness going down. Control going back up. Explosive down. Control back up.
Needs to be explosive going down. And then just lift it back up with control. Explosive down. Rip it down. Listen, if you can slam. If you have a kettlebell, feel free to slam that on the floor too. Piss the fucking neighbors off. Mash it into the floor. But it should be straight while you're slamming it. There we go, Joseph. Now we got it. But then pick it up right away. Once it hits the floor, bend down, pick it up. Boom! Bend down, pick it up. Boom! And bend down, pick it up. Your head is up. Chest is out. Shoulders back and down. This is your plyo on the back. And time. We're going to go to our dynamic. So our alternating row with your whatever weights you have. alternating sides. Back is straight. Abs are strong, right to it. You know the exercises now. Dig it. Dig it.
Tyler, lean a little bit forward. Upper body, lower down to the ground. Upper body, lower to the ground. Just the upper
Nice
body.
and slow,
Bend.
Joe.
There you go. Good.
Get that back totally
Like
straight.
that. That chest should be
Having
looking
your
at
heavier
towards the
weights.
ground.
This is the movement you need your heavier weights on. If you have anything heavier. Straight and strong. Stiff as a board with that back. Dig it in your lats as you bring it up. Squeeze. Squeeze. They're both moving the entire time, but they're moving strong. They're moving slow. They're moving tight. Squeeze them with some intention. Locked.
Every time you row in, exhale, row, exhale.
And time. Right away, just put them down, shake it out. We're going the last variation. We're going dynamic. ISO and plyo goes last. For all 9. So we're starting with back to the chest. Again, it's going to be the dynamic, the ISO, the plyo. We actually missed the ISO on the back there to finish that off. So we're going to add an extra set in. So we're going to start with the chest dynamic. That's your chest press. Now listen, you have dumbbells. You have some. This has to be something heavy. You have to challenge yourself with this stuff. You could find stuff heavy around the house. You could make shit heavy. You don't have any weights. If you have weights, use your heaviest weights. This is your regular chest press. Let's do it. We're going to get started. We're going to get rolling. Chest press on your
There we
back.
go.
Find some heavy shit.
Is that
Challenge yourself.
Is that an encyclopedia?
Encyclopedia is not going to be
Okay.
I didn't even know they still made encyclopedias. Press it up. Exhale as you're pushing up. In through your nose the way down, out through your mouth the way up. Yes, I see a bar coming out. Jasmine's bringing a bar out. I can't see her, but I see the end of a bar. Now we're talking. Bang it out there. This is going to be for a minute this round. Every set's going to be a minute this group. Dynamic, ISO, plyo. You need to breathe out when you're pushing that up there. You need to exhale while you're pushing it up. In through your nose, coming down, out through your mouth, coming up. Drive it up there. Let's keep moving, Joseph. Let's keep moving. Push that weight. Stick that chest out there. You need to figure out ways to get yourself more resistance, more weight in your home. There are so many ways to do it. I'm telling you, I have stuff that I've created here that's from 20 pounds up to 70 pounds. I even have a big luggage I didn't put out that has so much books and cans and food and water in it that it's almost 70 pounds to press inside the luggage. And just a weird grip and shape is hard as hell. Feels like 150, 200 pounds. The way that it shifts around. We're going a minute on this. Keep pumping up your chest. If your weight's light, you need to get a little pace to it. You need to pump that out. If you're using light weight, you need to exhale as you're pushing it up there. Drive it up. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Breathe it. We're cruising. We're cruising. Keep attacking that. 15 seconds. 15 seconds on this chest press. Oh, yeah. Drive it. Drive it. Drive it. Push up. Push up. Drive it up there. Here we go. 5 seconds. 5 seconds. Keep
Come on,
banging.
Janae. Janae, don't stop. Give me 3 more.
We need the reps here.
5
3,
more.
2, 1, and time. We're on ISO for the chest. Remember, that's holding now that we're going to be, your chest just hovering above the floor. Don't cheat. Don't punk out. Push up position. Chest hovering above the floor. Right here. It's an inch above the floor, but no part of your body is touching the floor. It should be hard to hold, especially after that long minute set of the chest press. So you're holding the bottom of the push-up position, an isometric hold, squeezing your chest, your shoulders, your thighs for a minute. Don't let your body touch the floor. You should be hovering above the floor. Some of you look like you're just laying on the floor. Make sure you're not. From this angle, it looks like you're looking before. I hope that's not the case. This ain't a floor laying exercise. It'll be an isometric push-up. Locked in place. Holding it tight. Yes, yes, yes. Working it. Stiffer, stiffer, stiffer.
Come on, hold. If you have to reset pretty damn quick. Right to it.
You got to reset. Just get back to the top position and then drop back down. Hold the freaking line. Hold the line. Back up, back up. Hold it. Every time we come down, the clock stops in this minute. It's a minute in the air. Anytime one of you comes off and resets, we're going to have to pause that clock.
I can watch every single one of you.
20 seconds.
Come on, back down, back down.
Right back to it. Yes, yes. And time. You have your chest plyo. Chest plyo. The ball from your chest is exploding up on your back. Explode up. Exhale as you throw. Catch with your arms stiff. Tap your chest, throw it up. Resist your chest, throw it up. Catch solid, strong. Blow it up in the air. Get some air with it. Boom, throw it up in your chest like you're shoving it away from you. That's what you need to think about it. Shoving it away from you. Get some air in that. Get some air in that. Full power, full explosiveness. Plyometric. Slam it. Throw it in the freaking sky. Get it up there. Get it up there. A little higher. Get that whole body underneath it. I need some air in that. I need that ball to hit the ceiling. Catch with your arms solid. If this isn't heavy enough for you, you need to create yourself a backpack stuffed with a little bit heavier. Some of those don't look heavy enough. Catch it with
I see a cooler, Janae. I see a cooler for you. Is that a cooler?
Throw it up. Throw it up.
Oh, yeah. Just make sure it doesn't hit you in the face now.
And 5 seconds. 5 seconds. Keep banging it. And time. So that was your plyo for the chest. We're going to the legs in order of dynamic iso plyo. So get your weight. And your heavy weightage for the dynamic on the squat. We're on squat. Hold that heavy weighted chest. Sit back on the hips and heels. Into the nose down. Breathe it out as you're coming up. Drive it up there. Slow it up. There we go. On the hips and heels. Sit back on the hips and heels. Full squat. Don't let that weight pull you forward.
Keep it at the chest.
Control that weight. Control that weight. Keep it up high. Sit back on the hips and heels.
Squeeze at the top. Squeeze the glutes at the top. Squeeze the core when you go down. Nice, guys. Keep it up.
Keep rolling. We're going for a minute.
Come on, Joseph. Come on.
This should be your heaviest
Explode
weight.
up like a catapult.
This is your dynamic squat. This should be your heaviest weight. Look from the side. I'm not leaning forward. You're sitting back. Hips go back. Sitting back on the glutes, on the hips, on the heels. Into the nose down. Out the mouth up. Drive it, drive it, drive it.
You should drop down slow and explode up.
There it is. Strong exhale. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Head is up, chest is out, shoulders are back and down. Control that weight. Drive up, push through the heels. Dig the heels in the ground. Sit back on your glutes like you're sitting back in a chair. Your core needs to stay tight the entire time. Hold that weight in your chest. Don't let it pull you forward. Hold your line. Hold the line, Joseph. Hold the line. 5 seconds. This is your dynamic of the squat. And time. And now right away, your legs already should be on fire. You're going right, still holding weight, and you're just holding the bottom. Holding that iso for 60 freaking seconds. Figure it out. Make it happen. Let's roll. Here we go.
I think everyone's looking at you like crazy.
I'm used to it. Hold that squat. Hold that. Yeah, it's supposed to be on fire.
Joseph, a little higher. Joseph, a little higher.
But it feels
Don't be
good.
cheating.
One day. Today might not be that day, but one day.
No, Joseph, up higher. There, little. No, not that high.
Not that freaking high. Thighs parallel to the floor. This is just the bottom of the squat position. You got 30 seconds.
There you go, right there. Good, good.
It's supposed to be hard. It's supposed to suck.
Janae, a little lower. There you go, right there, right there. Don't drop any lower than that. Good.
Locked in place. Yes. Hold it tight. 5 seconds. Hold the line. Hold the line. 4, 3. Get low. Get low. Guys, get parallel forward. Get down there. Paola. And time. And now just drop your weight. Go without weight because this is going to super fucking suck when you go to squat jumps. 4. Boom. Weight. Just body weight. Right to the squat jump. Did dynamic. Did isometric. Now you got the plyometric. This is the final variation, though. It's this dip in this group for now. So you just hit each of these 3 times. That's all you did is hit each of them 3 times. 3 sets of each.
Don't stop, Joseph. Don't stop. Just because you start early doesn't mean you finish early. Going.
Push the base right there. There we go. Breathe out. Explode up there. Your head stays up. Your chest stays out. Your legs, your glutes, your quads should be on fucking fire right now. Get up there. Get up there. And next round for the legs, don't worry. It's going to get even worse than this round. This is the easy round for the legs. The next round is even a little harder. So something for you to look forward to. Anthony nose down. If we give me 10 more seconds of nonstop, we'll call it a set. It's up to you. I'm watching every one of you.
Let's go.
Everyone
Let's
who jumps
go.
nonstop 10 seconds, that'll be the round. Except Joseph, who's hiding. Joseph needs to stop hiding in there. Not Joseph. 10 seconds nonstop jumping. Give me 5 more seconds of nonstop jumping, and we'll call it a set. We'll call it a round. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Nice set for the legs. Let's go to the back. You have your dynamic. You're alternating. Rows. Dynamic. Slow. Control. Alternating bent over rows. If your legs can hold it up at this point. See if your legs can hold you up at this point. You have dumbbells, use them. If you have 2 huge water jugs, two 5-gallon water jugs would be perfect for this. 40 pounds in each hand. Boom. Let's see it. Let's see it. Nice and slow. Paola,
Push the butt out. Push the butt out. Lean, yeah. Lean forward. Lean forward.
You want your spine as close to parallel to the floor as possible. You want your back flat to the floor. Spine parallel to the floor. As long as you're not rounding your lower back. Keep those abs tight. Locked in place. Slow. Strong. Solid. Alternating those arms. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. This is the third segment of this third round. This is it for this group for now.
All the way down. All the way down.
5 seconds. 5 seconds. Finish it off. Keep that rolling. Keep those abs strong. Core tight. That's what's holding you in place. Is those abs. Keep those abs in place. And time. That's your dynamic. We're going ISO for the full row. Grab something heavy, something that's going to challenge you. And you're just bringing it to your chest and squeezing tight. Whether it's your pair of dumbbells, it should be a challenge to hold in place. Pin it to your chest, and you're just holding. Solid, locked. Pinch your shoulder blades together. Your shoulder blades should be retracted. Squeezing together. Locked in place. Don't lift your neck up. Let your face follow your chest. Let your chest go. Your face should follow. So you shouldn't be here. And look up here. You can hear my voice. It's just not normal here. But once you straighten your spine out, you're going to be more aligned. You're going to get better breathing in. You're going to get better posture. Not going to screw your neck up. So your face should follow your chest. Pinch those shoulder blades together. It should be a challenging weight. It should be hard to hold. It's just a little light in this moment. You need to find something heavier. And time, go right to the flat to the back. That was our straight arm, straight leg. Full slam. Smash it down. Don't follow through. Boom. Then go down again. Reach right up. Boom. Go down again. If it doesn't bounce. Bam. If you're not slamming or don't have a slammable object, just go boom right here. Boom. Again, if you get a backpack you can fill with some weight of whatever, it could be some clothes. If you get some weight in, you can also even turn that into something you can slam in your backpack. Boom. There's always a way to make this shit happen. I did a video earlier, just kind of showing what things you can use. Like a cooler here. We have for step-ups, or even for a bench, for steps, for plyo step-ups. So many options you can use. You need to sit on, step up on, slam that down. You need to get more aggressive with that slam. Bam! Vicious. Violent. Put a hole in the damn ground. Let it fall through to the people below you. Let it land on top of the neighbor's dinner table. Fuck it. Smash it.
Come on, Yosef. Pick it up. Pick it up, Yosef. Pick it up.
This is the end of your third round, the end of this group. Right here. Boom. Smash it down. Lock, lock, smash, smash. And time. Shake it out. We're going to go right into a whole new group with the same idea, going back to the first variation, which started in the order of ISO, plyo, and dynamic. It's going to be all different exercises with this same idea, starting with the first variation, which had the isometric hold, plyometric, dynamic. I'll tell you what they are real quick. It's going to be just an overhead hold. You're going to hold your weight overhead while you're just walking back and forth on the floor. So you're going to get weight, get it overhead, and you're going to be walking with it, with your shoulders tight, your core tight. You're just going to be walking back and forth, holding those shoulders tight overhead. That's going to match up with a plyo on your knees. Push-up position. Explode up as high as you can. That's going to be your plyo set. Your dynamic is going to be a dip. If you don't have anywhere to dip, if you don't have a chair or some kind of bench or like a cooler like this, you don't have anything to go off of for dips right here, you're going to take one of your heavy weights instead, and you're coming overhead here for triceps for your dynamic. If you have somebody who can do dips, if you have 2 chairs hanging right by you, you can grab right away, or some kind of bench to do dips on. If not, you're just going to get a weight and put it right behind your head. Those are the only you need to get set up on. I'll walk you through the rest as we get to them. The rest of it's going to follow right along with me. That's just the first 3, so you know where we're starting. Again, the order is iso, plyo, dynamic for this round, and then we stick with this new group of exercises and rotate the variations. Everyone ready to roll? Everyone have the equipment they need? Thumbs up, yes, yes, yes. Let's do it. Get that weight overhead. That head weight overhead. Lock your shoulders out and you're walking back and forth. Tighten up your core. Strong shoulders. Your shoulders should be struggling already right off the bat. Walking across the floor, whatever space you have, around the room, holding that
all the way up, Paolo. All the way up, if you can.
Stabilize those shoulders.
I don't know how high your ceiling is.
Blow it up there.
There you go.
Strong, solid shoulders. Boom.
You better have that cooler, Janae.
I got the
There it is. There it is. Keep up there.
Good. Keep it up there. Good.
I see a chair or a table or something up there. I like it. Have someone sit in that chair and then hold it overhead. We want some challenging weight. We want to challenge those shoulders. Extend those arms. Joseph, extend those arms. Can fully extend it. Don't let them bend. If you're holding a weight, you should be holding it across this way for overhead. So your hands are further apart. Don't hold it on the straight up and down. Hold it horizontal if you have a dumbbell. It's going to give you a better overhead hold. 5 seconds, 5 seconds. Keep walking with that arms locked overhead. That's your upper iso. And time. We're going to do our plyo on your knees. So one of the rare occasions you're allowed to push on your knees only because you're doing them plyo here. Right to the next one.
Paolo, I can't see you. Paolo, I can't see you.
Try to get as high up as you can. Explode with your chest. Where you're almost coming up to kneeling. But keeping your hips down.
Let your chest go down to the ground. Drop the hips too. I get the free fall.
Hips should not be bending. You should be close to the ground. Your hips should be right next to the ground when you're down there. Try to go side.
All right, Joseph. Do a free fall drop and explode up. Let your hands catch it.
They're all the way down to the ground, but I'm not resting on the floor. Try to get as high as you can. Try to get up to kneeling. Look at that air. Explode. Non-stop pumping it for 60 seconds. It's going to be hard, but keep pushing. Try not to bend your hips. As you start getting tired, if you have to just go an inch off the floor, go an inch, but try to stick at that plyo. Try to
go, Janae, you got it. Come on.
Make it happen.
There you go, Jazzy J.
Chest, shoulders, squat. Boom. Boom. Chest plyo. And time. So this round is going to have an upper and now a lower group. It's going to be just 6 exercises for this round. But it's going to be a split squat. We're doing iso first, don't forget. So you're going to hold your weight up in your chest. The reason why we're only doing, because these have to get done each side. So you're going right leg forward, left leg back. You can see through side view. I'm not on the floor. You're just holding that split squat with the right leg forward. You have to do it body weight, do it body weight. Hold some weight in your chest, hold some weight. But that right knee should not be touching the floor. It should be an inch or two above the floor. Both knees are 90 degrees. Hold it. This round is going to be heavy on the lower body because we have to do double the amount of sets because they're all single leg, all different variations of a split squat. It's gonna fucking suck.
Drop that knee lower.
That right knee down.
Lower.
Just holding its position.
There you go.
Front leg, the weight should be on your heel and your glute. That's where the weight is, on that front leg. Back leg is just balancing you. It's like a single leg squat on that front leg almost. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come up. He's got to switch sides, drop right back down. For now, iso on the left. Left leg forward. This is why there's only one upper body set group this round, because the lower has to do double the amount of sets. So you're going to hold left leg forward. If you have a question, just yell it out. Or you need help with something, just yell it out if your mic is unmuted. Get that left knee close to the ground. You should be here. Almost on the ground, but not touching. Holding it for 30 seconds. This round is going to be tough. This leg round is going to be freaking tough. So you're on a split squat, left leg forward, iso hold. Locked in place. Yes. So 10 seconds, hold your ground. Joseph, get back in position. I'm looking at you. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Don't worry, you got a break, you get to stand up. But the only problem is now we got to do plyo. Right leg forward, and don't forget, every one of these sets gets doubled because we got 2 freaking legs. So right leg forward, plyo, split squat. This is all split squats this round. It's gonna suck. So look at my feet. I'll go from the side. They stay in place, so I can go right down to the next one. You don't need any weight for this one. Trust me, you do not need weight. Right leg forward, left leg back. They both leave the ground together. They both hit the ground together. Weight evenly distributed on both legs. Right leg forward, left leg back. And listen, if you can't do the jumps on these, you need to modify it. Look, you could go partial down. You can go part way down with just a little hop. If you can, go all the way down with a big hop. If you really have to, go all the way down with a tiny hop. Or all the way down with no hop. There's always a way to get through it. Figure it out. Work through it. This is right leg forward, split squat, plyo jump. 5 seconds. We're not going to do these for a minute because that'll just be, it probably is a minute anyway as I'm yapping. But anyway, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come up, stand up. Only stand up long enough to now get your left leg forward. Or split squat, plyo, left leg. Load up. It's going to absolutely suck. But it's going to tighten
Again,
up
you guys have to have
the
the position like you're in a split, like you're about to drop down for a split. So if your legs are too close, get those feet further apart. Are you about to drop down for a split?
At the bottom position, both knees should be 90 degrees. Left leg is forward. So down here, both knees are 90 degrees. And keep them in the spread apart while you're in the air so they're right in position. They're not coming close together in the air. It doesn't have to be a huge jump. You do not need a big jump to make this effective. You'll feel it in your glute. Your quad, it should be on fire. If it's not, you're doing something wrong. My shit's on fire now. I showed you a couple of each. And you're doing the whole fucking round. They should be done. 5 seconds. 5 seconds to the left leg forward. Give me 5 seconds. 5 seconds of thunder. 3, 2, 1, and time. Now we have split squat dynamic. So now you're actually going to hold the weight, if you can, back to the right leg forward, and just regular split squat up and down. Nice and slow, into the nose. Pushing through that glute of the front leg. Pushing the pressure of the heel of the front leg into the ground. Let's see it. Right leg forward, regular split squat. This is our dynamic. Enjoy. Straight down, straight up and down.
Joseph, get that back leg a little further back. Foot back.
If you can hold weight, hold weight.
Just drop down. Good. It's not a lunge. You're just dropping down.
So body weight, even just body weight, is going to be a shitload of work. If you didn't push hard enough,
lock that front knee.
Now. Tight, tight, tight. Keep the weight on the heel and the glute of that front leg. And again, modification is you can hold on to something. You can hold on to a chair next to you to help you. You had TRX straps. You can hold on to a TRX. Anything that can help you balance and start to lose it. Also, you feel it in your knees or your knees aren't, just go partial, part of the way down, halfway down. Whatever works for you. And time. Come up. Right away, just switch sides right to it. This is the last one of this leg set. This is the last one of this round, and we rotate the variables. So left leg forward, split squat, dynamic. Let's roll. You made it through the first round of the split squats. This is a miserable leg round, but it's going to give you a solid glute. So by the time the apocalypse is over, if there's any beaches left, you're going to have some looking ready for the beach. Having those glutes ready for the beach. Except you won't be allowed to be near other humans. By then, it's going to be like a 600-foot social distance or whatever. They're just going to keep increasing the social distance. You're not going to be allowed to go near other humans. But fuck it, we'll deal with it. Straight up and down. Push through the hip. Push through the heel. Drive it up. Upper body is straight up and down. We're up there. We're up there.
Come on, Janae. If you can bend, you can bend. If not, do it without the weight.
If you're not able to get all the way down, just go without the weight. You're better off getting deeper with no weight than shallow with weight.
There you go. Good. Head up, shoulders back.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. And that's that round. So we're going to repeat those 6 exercises. There was only 6 this round. The first round had 9. We're doing only 6 because the leg that takes twice as long because of the single leg, just so you can see how things are going. So now we're going to rotate. That round was iso, plyo, dynamic. This one's going to just be shifting it to the second variation of plyo, dynamic, iso. So it's going to go plyo on the upper body first, which if you remember was the push-up. So let's go right to it. Your upper body's fresh. Up. Round 2, group 2. The plyo push. Get some air. Keep your hips straight. Don't bend your hips. I'm going to give you a side view so you can see it. So don't do this with your hips and worm yourself up. Your hips are straight the whole time. So you're exploding using all chest, shoulders, triceps. Bam, just shoving the floor away from yourself.
Joe, I can't see you, Joe.
What we got, Joseph? Let's see a few good ones, Joseph.
Come on, Joe.
Oh, Tversky has joined the party. You
Keep
better not
going,
behind that
guys.
camera again. I'll come to your house and hunt you the fuck down. All right, quit fiddling with the camera and start pushing.
I'm sweating.
You're supposed to be fucking sweating. Thanks for the update. Keep pushing. You stopped to unmute yourself to say I'm sweating. Let's roll. Your upper body just had a whole long break by doing double the lower body set, so it's fresh. We're going 60 seconds. You got 15 seconds to go.
Don't stop. Keep going. Keep going.
Woo. Breathe when you're coming up. Exhale when you're coming up. You got this. Keep rolling. Keep pushing. Explode. Explode. And time. We have dynamic next, which was our dips. Dips or tricep. Drive it up there. Find your dips or get your weight tricep overhead. You have some.
Yeah, use that chair.
You can use one chair. You can go in between 2 chairs.
Yeah, the cooler. That cooler is good. Yep.
Cooler like that here. Anything you can put your hands on and just lower yourself down. If you had 2 things, you were able to do real dips. You can even put your legs in the air in between 2 chairs and do a full dip. There's so many ways to make this shit happen. If you don't have anything like that, just grab your weight and standing without curling your neck forward. Tricep extension. Overhead. Drive it up there. Drive it up there. Your arms had a whole long break here. What are we working on? I'm seeing some people hiding in the dark there. Keep working. There you go. Find a spot that works. Tversky, don't let your neck curl forward. Look at me. Look at me. The weight bends behind your head. You should stand up. Bend your elbows. Your elbows stay pointing up to the ceiling the whole time.
Don't throw feet closer to you, Paolo, if you need to.
Extend your arms overhead.
Bend, extend, bend, extend, squeeze the triceps.
And don't curl your neck forward on those overhead triceps. Yes, I want to hear the noises. 5 seconds, 5 seconds. Let it out, let it out. Unleash the fucking beast. Yes. I don't know who's making those noises, but I love it. ISO for upper. That's our overhead, heavy weight, overhead, shoulder off. So overhead shoulder press.
It was amazing. I have to leave.
Or needs to be tight. You
Have a great
cannot
weekend.
arch your back. You're going to fuck up the spine. So dig in those abs tight. Every set's an ab set. Arms fully extended. Strong shoulders. Worst, who's waving at?
Take care, Joe.
You have to leave?
Yeah. I think you scared him off.
Keep rolling. Walking overhead. Lock those shoulders. Those shoulders be on fire. Fully extend them. Let the elbows
Keep
all
those
the way
arms
up.
extended.
Arms extended. Don't start bending it down. Don't start crunching it. Fully extended overhead. You can do 2 dumbbells with this. I'm intentionally showing you with other stuff today. I have tons of dumbbells here, but I want to show you how it can be done with anything. Just like filling up your luggage with weight and holding it overhead. If I need to, I can use this for a shoulder press without having to go forward. I can use it for a heavy squat. Always a way to make this shit happen. Obviously, you have weights. You can use that too. Get those arms extended. 5 more seconds. 5 more seconds. Joseph, get it up there. Give me 5 seconds. Lock those shoulders. Keep moving.
You
Keep
get
walking.
that box.
That cardboard box better not be fucking empty. And time. Put it down. That was your ISO. Back to our split squat rotation. What you've all been waiting for, round 2. We're on plyo, dynamic, and then you finish with ISO. So you're going to have to hold at the end of this round, which is going to freaking suck, but you're going to deal with it. So we're going plyo first. Let's go right leg forward. Feet stay in place. Let's do it. Plyo, right leg forward. If you give me all that effort, it's going to be 30 seconds each leg, and that's it.
Oh, but you guys better push. Come on. You got to earn
Right
those
leg,
30 seconds.
Blue, get some air. Get some air.
Drop down low, Janae. Just like a
Back knee should
squat
almost
jump.
come to the floor. Even if you can just get an inch of a jump, go for an inch of a jump. You got 15 seconds. 15 seconds, that right leg forward. Get up there, get some air. Yes, yes. 5 seconds, 5 seconds. Keep pushing. Right leg forward. Get up. And time. Flip it.
Hey, I can't see a thing.
Hey, what's up? What's on? You joined. I hope you work out there on the side.
Oh, she gonna work out. Don't worry, I got her.
Let's do it. Left leg forward. We're on plyo. Left leg forward. Drop straight down. Get it up there. Blow it up. Drive, drive, drive. Those feet stay apart in the air. Just land in place. Just drop right back down. Don't even think. Stop thinking, Joseph. Stop thinking. Just keep banging it out. Get some air. Your legs should be fried already. Deal with it. Work through it. They should be numb. This is what you want. Push through. 5 seconds. 5 seconds. That left leg forward. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. And we're going to dynamic with a split squat. Right leg forward. This one you are holding your weight. Especially if you weren't able to do the jumps on the plyo, if you weren't able to get air, you definitely need weight on this one to make it feel different. Give yourself a challenge. Because you're not jumping here. Just a dynamic set, straight up and down. Ride it up there. Sitting back on the hip and the heel of that front leg. The right leg is forward. Your weight is on the heel of this right foot. Glute on the right side, right here, solid to your rock. That right leg, that right glute. Right hip, straight down to the floor. Right leg is forward. That left leg is just balancing you, and you're lowering that left knee towards the floor. Just barely grazing the floor, not really touching the floor. Don't shift any weight. 5 seconds, 5 seconds. Finish all the work. Finish with work. 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch leg. Left leg forward. We're on dynamic. Or the split squat. Left leg forward. Straight up and down. Get your nose down, out to the mouth and way up. Straight up and down. Locked in place. Feet stay planted in place. Drive up, drive up. Into the nose down, out the mouth coming up, strong abs, head up, chest out, shoulders back and down. Breathe out on the way up, drive up on the way up, exhale. Left leg is forward. Hold your ground, hold that weight there, solid. Especially if you weren't jumping on the plow, you need to have weight. Push through it, do what you gotta do. Modify it before you stop. If you can't go all the way down anymore, do what you gotta do, make it happen. Cruising along. Drive, breathe out, breathe out. Exhale, shoot up. And time. That's the first two. We did plyo, dynamic. Now we gotta do ISO, right leg forward, no weight. You can hold weight if you want to. That's up to you. You can hold weight. And just hold that right leg forward, that back knee hovering above the floor. Your head is up. It's gonna suck after those 2 sets. But tomorrow, when you roll over in your cave and you stand up, the way your legs are gonna feel, you're gonna say, oh my God, it hurts so much. But then you're gonna smile because it hurts so much. Keep working, keep it tight. Hold that ground, hold your ground. Put that weight on the heel and the hip, the glute of that front leg, the claw of that front leg. Don't shift forward to your right toes. Do not shift forward. You should be so much back on that right heel that you can wiggle your right toes in the air. That's how you want to think about it. So that your weight is distributed in the right spot. Hold it, hold the line. And time, switch legs. Left leg forward, nice switch swap. Left leg forward, hold it. You want to check if you can hold some weight. It's going to be quick 30 seconds. 30 seconds, and that's this round. All you got to do is group one more time. Hold it tight, hold it solid. Left leg forward, split squat.
Nadej, why'd you come?
Watching us from laying on the couch. You turn this on instead of Netflix and accident. Hop on the floor, come and join us. Hit the floor. Hold it, 5 seconds, that's it, 5, 4, 3, hold the line, do not crumble, 2, 1, time, and that's the round. So the first round was ISO, plyo, dynamic. The second round was plyo, dynamic, ISO. This third and final round with this group is going to be the last variation, which is dynamic, ISO, and plyo. So really any one of those variations sucks when it comes to split squats. You have to do dynamic, then ISO, and then finish off the plyo split squat after doing those first two. It's going to suck, but you're going to love it. So stretch those legs in between here. You're just stretching. This is no real break. You're going right back to the upper body, which makes sure those legs are ready. Shake them out. Do what you got to do. We're going, starting with that upper body, dynamic with dips. So dips are going first. Upper body. If you're on a bench like this or whatever, make sure your back is close to the bench, down to your upper arm is parallel to the floor. Lock it out, squeeze, try. Your legs are straight. Your toes are up in the air. You're on the tips of your heels. Into your nose down. Into your nose down. Exhale. Drive it up there.
Live now.
Strong triceps. Make sure your back is straight up and down, close to your bench or your couch, whatever you're on. Pump those tries out. This is our dynamic. We're going dynamic, ISO, plyo on this round. Strong tries. Breathe out. You're coming up. Exhale. Into your nose, coming down. Exhale as you drive up. Drive it. Breathe it out. We're only doing this one group of upper body, so we're going 60 seconds. You got 20 seconds to go. 20 seconds to go. As long as you know that 20 seconds, I just said it in my head, I feel like that was about 40 seconds. That might have been longer, but you're going to be all right. You're going to survive. It's just dips. It's just triceps. You want those tries tight. You want those solid, ripped, shredded arms. You need to be strong and ready to fight off the fucking zombies that are coming your way. They're coming. The invasion is coming. The invasion is here. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Keep those heels on the floor. Back close for 5 seconds. 4 more. 3, 2, 1 more. Time. That was our ISO. Is the overhead with the weight. Overhead. Solid shoulders after those triceps. And you're walking back and forth. Get your cardboard box in the air. Get your water bag in the air. Whatever the hell you got. Heavy weights, barbell, dumbbells, kettlebells, whatever you got. overhead, walking back and forth. Challenge yourself. It should be heavy, it should be challenging. Solid shoulders, they should be straight up in the air. Arms fully extended so that your shoulders are working the entire time. They're not getting a break. Just be isometric on your shoulders. Solid, strong, tight. Make sure your core is tight while you're walking back and forth. Make sure your elbows aren't really bending. They're all the way up there, locked out, strong, all shoulder. No help from anything else. Joseph, straighten those arms out. I want a confirmation of what's inside that cardboard box.
Yes, what's in the box? What's in the box?
Lock in place. 10 seconds. Keep rolling. You have those plyo knee push-ups coming up. 5, 4. Hold it tight. Hold the ground. Straight up in the air. 2, 1, and time. You're back on the floor. On the knees for that plyo push-up. Explode. I want you getting some air. The hips are down. Explode. So you're not bending your hips. Exploding, shoving the floor away from you. Get in, you can only get an inch on the floor. Get as high as you can. So this is your knees. This is your head. You should be moving up like this. Not bending at the waist when you're coming up and down. Core tight. So your hips are close to the ground. Get those butts out of the air. Asses out of the air. Try to get a push. Try to get a push. Try to get those hands off the floor. Paolo, try to get the hands even if it's a quarter inch off the floor if you can. There it is. Look at that. Perfect. Even knocked your phone. I like it. Destruction. Even if it's just an inch. Even if it's just a quarter of an inch. Do one, hold it, and then do a regular one. Then do a plyo, then a regular one. Always find a way to make it happen. Challenge yourself. Push the pace. Yes, get back to it. Get back to it. Fuck it. Forget the camera. Just keep going. We'll fix it after the set. We don't got time. Keep rolling. And time. That's your plyo for the chest. Now we got to do the third variation of the split squat. Gonna super suck, but it's gonna be super fucking awesome. So we're going dynamic first. Get your weight. Get your weight while your legs are coming to press. Right leg forward. Dynamic set. Into the nose down. Both knees come to 90 degrees. That leg, that thigh should end up being parallel to the hip, the heel, the glute, the right leg. Right to it. Straight up and down. Both knees bend 90 degrees. The right leg forward.
Joseph, get that back leg back.
The back legs come close to the ground.
Good. Better.
Back knee. Both knees come to 90 degrees. This is just your first leg, the dynamic set. We're going dynamic, isometric, plyometric for the last round of the split squats. And time, switch legs. Just stand up straight, shake it, smack the shit out of your legs. Do what you got to do to wake up the fuck up. They got 5 more sets for the split squats. That's it. And you're done with them. Left leg forward. Get your weight. Hold the weight in your chest. Upper body straight down. Core is tight. Aim your nose down. That right knee comes close to the floor. 90 degrees in both knees. Breathe it out. Drive it up. Into your nose going all the way down. Out the mouth on the way up. Attack the set. Just this is your last round of these split squats. So it's going to suck. If you're going to go numb, you're not going to feel it. They're going to be exploded and burned and killed. And then fucking push through for one more. Just one more. Just worry about the one you're on and then one more after that. And then one more after that until the time is up. That's all you got to think about. The next step, the step you're on, and then just one more step. Then just one more step. Before you know it, you're freaking there. 5 seconds on that left leg forward for the dynamic. That's split squat. Exhale, drive. Time. Stand up. Now we get to the fun shit. The isometric on each side, the plyometric on each side. So we're going iso. Right leg forward. Hold the bottom position. Holding it. Lock. Solid. Enjoy it. Embrace the pain. Embrace the suffering. That's where you have growth. That's where you get to that next level. That's where you have success. It's through this suffering you're going through right now. This is what it's all about. Think about it. Everyone else in the world, bad shit happens, they run away from it. Hard shit, they avoid. If you seek out and search for the hard shit and do it with a fucking smile on your face, you are unbeatable. You're bulletproof. You cannot be beaten. You cannot be stopped. because you're running towards the gunfire when everyone else is running away from the gunfire. That's where you need to see it when you're pushing yourself in these training sessions. That's where you need to see it. You need to see with the way the world is bugging out with viruses and all this other stuff. Attack it. Attack the fucking hill. Run towards the gunfire. And time. Let's go left leg forward. ISO on the left leg forward. And hold. Hold the same position. Both knees 90 degrees. ISO left leg forward for the split squat. Lock, in place. There it is. Hold it tight, hold it solid. Bend that back knee. Joseph, hold your ground. Fight it. You only got 15 seconds of this left leg forward. And then all you have left is the 2 sets of plyo. That's it. Howler, bend that back knee a little more if you can. Just dig into that glue to the front leg. Dig into the heel. Drive that front leg heel into the ground. And time. Last 2 sets of split squat. Stand up straight. Get that blood flow. They should be numb. You shouldn't even feel them. So the good thing is you can't even feel them. So you're not going to feel it when you're doing these plyo split squats coming up. Right leg forward, left leg back. No weight, just body weight. Get some air. Right leg forward, left leg back. All these come to 90 degrees. Explode. As much as it hurts, as much as your legs are done, your quads are done, your glutes are done. Give me a jump. Give me if it's just an inch. You know, as long as you're not don't have any kind of injury where you can't jump, show me an inch. Show me an inch of a jump. Show me a quarter inch of a jump. Give me that pump. Right leg is forward. 15 seconds on the right leg. There it is. I like it. Get some air. Upper body straight up and down the entire time. Pump that leg out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. You have the last set. The last set of the split squats right here. Left leg forward. Plyo to finish off this split squat circuit. Left leg forward. Let's do it. Right to it. Yes, Joseph. Stand up. Stand up tall. Stand up tall. Embrace the pain.
Let's go. Finish it out.
Embrace the suffering. Leg forward. Split squat. Plyo. Let's roll.
Get that leg back. Get that leg back. Yeah, like you're about to do a split. Get that leg back. Good.
This finishes off the 3 sets of each. Left leg forward. Both knees bent 90 degrees that bottom position. Brace that core. So even when you're in the bottom position, that upper body is straight down, tight abs. Breathe out. Explode out as you breathe up in the air. In through your nose down. Explode it up. Drive. Breathe out. Exhale. Give me 5 seconds and we're good. Joseph, give me 5 seconds of work. 5 seconds of work. 5 seconds of jumping.
Come on, Paolo. Come on.
See if everyone, give me 5 seconds. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Yes, take those legs out. And just when you think we're done, we are not done. We got to finish off with just a set of good old curls. Curls for the girls. Strength workout. There's no such thing as a strength workout if you do some bicep curls. So grab a weight, heavy weight, whatever you can. I'm going to grab my luggage here and just get a grip. And look, even with some clunky luggage like this, the medium-sized luggage, look at the range of motion I'm still going to get in my biceps. Still almost fully extended all the way up. Still squeezing. You have dumbbells, good. Use the dumbbells. Right to your bicep curl. Right to it. We're just going to do a couple sets to burn those arms out. The legs just got fried. We're going to have to take bricks to that chair. I'm just feeling like that chair is not heavy enough for me. I love the way it looks. It just looks freaking awesome. Throwing furniture around. It looks freaking savage. You look like a savage doing that stuff. I love it.
Use the couch. Use the sofa.
I just a little more to it.
Use the sofa.
Yeah, pick up the sofa. Pump. Squeeze. Now you're going to add a partial squat to that, a half squat to that. Just get a little pump to it. Just to finish those legs off. Squat to curl. Finishing it off. Right there. Into the nose down. Out to the mouth up. Yes.
Again, it should be one fluid motion. Drop the hips down and up.
Squat to curl the press. Just to burn it out. Squat to curl the press. Tight.
Don't forget to press up.
Or a heavy weight, whatever works for you. Keep it tight. Keep it strong.
Squat, curl, press. Squat, curl, press. Press up, press up. Paolo, don't forget to press. Up.
Make that,
There you
squat
go.
there also. So if you have
Squat,
dumbbells,
curl, press.
curl and press. They're out your sides. Squat, curl, press. Do the curl while you're doing the squat. Tight, tight, tight. And time. We're going to finish off with some core here. Everyone's good? Everyone's feeling good? Everyone's got a little juice left? Thumbs up. Did I see a sideways thumb, like a half juice?
I feel like Bambi right now, okay?
Feel like what?
She said Bambi.
Bambi. It's a new one. Bambi. I love it. So we're going to do the same game for now core to finish off with our core. So we're going to go on your back. And we're going to start with just the ISO. So you're on your back. You're just going to hold your legs out about 6 inches off the floor. I don't see my feet there. But 6 inches off the floor. You're just holding for 30 seconds. Pin your lower back into the floor. So your legs are just straight out, isometrically, holding your feet 6 inches off the floor. So we're going to play the same game. ISO, plyo, dynamic. Tight, tight, tight. Just 30 seconds. Make sure your lower back is pinned into the floor, digging into the floor. So your abs stay tight the whole time. And just hold the freaking line. Hold the line. Jazz, I can't really see you anymore. There's that sun going down or something. Locked in place. 5 seconds of hold with those legs off the ground. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Your plyo set is going to be now with both feet about 45 degrees in the air. You're going to do short, choppy, pulsing flutter kicks. This is our plyo ab fast-paced set. Look at my feet. The heel, if you can see from the side, is very clear in the toe of the other foot. So they're just pulses at about 45 degrees. Go, pump it, 30 seconds. So it's right here. About 45 degrees in the air, the heel barely clears the toe of the other foot. It's just real tiny movements. Yes, Yosef, nice pace. Just keep it short and choppy. Nice, I like it, I like it. Pick up the speed a little bit. Keep them close and tight. Both legs about 45 degrees in the air. There we go. Now I see you, gentlemen. Pump, 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 pump. 8 seconds, 8 seconds, 7, 6. 5 seconds, pin that lower back to the floor. 3, 2, 1, and time. Your regular dynamics. Get away. Whatever you can, hold in the air, and you're going to do just a lower crunch. Knees bent 90 degrees. Your toes in the air, just curl your knees so they tap your elbows. So the weight stays in the air. Knees are bent 90 degrees. The angle of the knee is not changing. It's a lower crunch. Tap the heels to the floor, and then tap the knees to your elbows. Bring your knees to your elbows without changing the angle of your knees. There you go. Make sure those arms are fully extended. You can handle a pretty decent weight for this. You're just holding it in the air. It's just to keep you centered, keep you balanced. So the angle of your knee doesn't change. Just tap the heels of your floor. Your toes are pointing in the air. And bring those knees all the way until they touch your elbows if you can, without moving your arms. Bring the knees to your elbows. There we go. So you get that full lower crunch. Nice. There it is. Full range of motion. When the feet come down to the floor, make sure you're tightening up your core so your lower back sticks into the floor. Right there. Tap the heels to the floor. Squeeze it up. And time. Shake it out for 2 seconds. Now we got the last 2 rounds of this core because now we just did iso, plyo, dynamic for the core. Now we got to do plyo, dynamic, iso. Let's go right to it. The plyo set, the pulses, the short, choppy flutter kicks. Pumping it. Dig in the core. Press that lower back to the floor. These are the quick sets. Just bang these out. Finish it off with a bang. Finish it off with those abs. Dig. Pumping it. Don't go too wide. Some of you are going a little too wide. This should be real short and choppy. Like real tiny little pulses. Super speed. This is what's considered your plyo set. Work through it. Tight. Pop. There it is. Pin that to the floor. And time. Dynamic set is the lower crunch. The lower crunch, the knees bent, the ball straight in the air. Holding it up all the way until your knees tap your arms, your elbows. Without changing the angle of your knees. You got to bring them all the way up till your knees touch. And your knees stay bent 90 degrees the entire time. Tap the heel to the floor. Squeeze it up. There it is. Tight, tight, tight. Perfect. Keeping it strong. Pin that lower floor. Keep rolling. Keep curling it. Just a crunch. Working those lower abs. Pin the lower back to the floor. Tension on the core the whole time. Finishing off. And time. Finishing off this round 2 is the ISO. Just holding the legs. 6 inches, 8 inches, 12 inches, whatever. Whatever you can do without arching your lower back too much. Don't strain your lower back. It's going to come off the floor probably a little bit on this. But as long as the core is tight, that's fine. You want your, if anything, that natural curvature is fine. Don't overarch it where you're feeling a strain in your lower back. If you have to, just bring your legs up a little higher if you're feeling a strain in your back. Now, don't mistake work. Your lower back is definitely going to be working to stabilize here. So don't be afraid to let your lower back work. Just get to know the difference between strain and work. Just holding that ISO hold. Just finish off round 2 of the core. We only got one more round of the core, and you are done. 5 seconds. Hold it. Get those legs up in the air for 5 seconds. Don't drop them 4. Don't drop them. Get them up. 3, 2, 1. Time. Reset. We got our final round of core. Our final round of the day. It's dynamic, ISO, plyo with those 3 movements. Everyone ready to roll? We look like we got a dead body. We got a couple dead bodies on the floor. Put a thumb in the air. If you can raise one thumb, just raise one thumb. That's all we need. Yes. Let's roll. 2 thumbs. I like it. And a smile. 2 thumbs and a smile. We got dynamic first. Got your ball in the air. Knees bent 90 degrees. Heels. Squeeze it up. Drive it up there. Dig, dig, dig. Curl the knees to the chest. Pin that lower back. This one, you want that lower back touching the floor the whole time. Don't let it arch up in this one. So grind that lower back into the floor so your core stays tight. Knees are bent 90 degrees all the way until they tap your elbows. Or come in between your elbows if you can get even more range of motion. But keep tension on the core the whole time. Constant tension on those abs. Squeeze it. Tight, strong, solid. 5 seconds. This is your dynamic. All you have after this is the ISO, plyo, boom. Done. And time. Switch over to the ISO. Just that straight leg hold. That leg hold. Locked in. If you can, get your head off the floor. Get your lower back as close to the floor as possible. You're just holding that position for 30 seconds. That's it. You got this and the plyo, which is the short, choppy flutter kicks, and you are done on a Friday night. Whatever the hell night we're on. I don't even know anymore. There's no days of the week anymore in the apocalypse. It's just day after day. You don't need to worry about what day you are. It doesn't matter. Locked. Solid in place. Make sure those legs are off the floor. Some of those are looking a little too low, like still rolling on the floor. Straight and stiff. Give me 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Don't cave. Don't cave. Don't crumble. Tight. Fight it. Fight it. Hold the fucking line. 4, 3. Don't crumble. 2, 1. Do not drop until you hear 0. 0. Done. Bring them down. Nice. Fly away into short, choppy flutter kicks. Pumping it out. Head off the floor if you can. Your neck is strained, just put your head on the floor. It doesn't matter. Go, pump those out. Real short and choppy with your feet. With your legs at about 45 degrees in the air. Somewhere around there. Not too wide. You don't want your feet too wide in this one. We want them short and choppy. Many variations you can do of flutter kicks. Pumping that. Pin that lower back to the floor. Make sure you're not feeling any strain in the lower back. Keep it supported. You need to stop and reset. Do what you got to do. If you need to raise them up a little higher, do what you got to do. Modify before you stop. Don't get that strain in your lower back. We got 5 seconds and you're done. If everyone gives me 5 seconds, we're going to be done. But every time someone stops, we start the 5 seconds over again. We're on 4. We're on 3. Keep pumping. Do not stop. 2, 1. Time. And we are done. Let's get sit up. Just get on your butt. Lay onto your side. And you're going to stretch your quad from down here. So you don't have to worry about standing on it. So think of the same standing quad stretch, just laying on your left side, stretch your right quad. So you're totally relaxed on the floor. Keep your knees lined up there. And bring the heel to your butt. That should feel good on your quad and your hip. You need to start stretching those legs now after those 3 rounds of the split squats. That shit was brutal. Hold that, breathe it, squeeze it. Every stretch, ease into the stretch, and when you're done, right now, ease out of the stretch. Don't let it just snap out. Ease out of the stretch. If you want to go snap at something, it's a recovery process starts now. Take this recovery and the stretching just as serious as you take the workout. Take the warm-up just as serious as you take the workout. All right, roll over to the other side. Let's get that left quad. Same thing. Keeping your knees lined up, bring your heel to your butt. Stretch it all the way up to you get the front of your hip flexor. Stretch it out. Don't forget, you could still have your friends join this online stuff. There's so many people out there that need this. For only $1 a day, you can't be. They're going to get full access to everything that you get to try out for 21 days for $21. We will hook them up, and then they can continue as an ongoing member just like you. So make sure you let your friends know. Ease out of that stretch. Now you're going to lay on your back. Can you see me from there? Right leg over your left. Take your right hand, put it in between your legs, and you're going to pull this left leg back with both hands. So again, cross right leg over left, put the right hand in between your legs, take both hands, and pull your left leg back. Now let go with your right hand, and you're going to push the inside of this right thigh. So the left hand is pulling you back, while the right hand is pushing this, because you're going to get that glute stretch. You're basically stretching it like this. You're pushing on that knee while this hand is pulling it. You need to get that glute stretched out. So make sure that right leg, so left leg is pulling, or sorry, the left hand is pulling while the right hand is pushing. So you can open up that hip and glute after those split squats. We're gonna hold that for a good 30 to 60 seconds to stretch that out. Beginning of the workout, we do dynamic moving stretches to get ready for the work. The end of the workout, more isometric, more holding it on the stretches to start preparing for the recovery, letting that blood go. All right, ease out of that, ease out, because that's a weird contorted position. So now the other side, left leg over right. Right hand, left hand goes in between. You're gonna pull this back. Let go with your left hand and push on the inside of your left thigh. Push it forward while this right hand is pulling my right leg back. So my right hand is pulling the right leg back while the left hand opens that hip up to stretch that glute. You can even use your elbow if you have to. Sometimes the elbow is even better than the hand. Take your elbow, kind of grab your hand and push your elbow onto the inside of that left thigh. Are we getting that stretch? Because it's a little complicated to get in there, but it is a freaking awesome glute stretch. All right, ease out of that. Ease out. Don't snap out. And come up on your feet. We are done. And as I said, you can have your friends join for this online full training for 21 days for $21. And the same thing goes if your friend ends up staying on board after that as a full-time member, you still get your referral of half off of your next month. So it just keeps going the same. We're keeping things going because I have a feeling that this whole craziness that's going on out in the world is getting, actually I know it is. I have some insider information. Things are getting worse before they get better. I'll just say it like that. We ain't going anywhere anytime soon, I think, because that's where it is. Schools are already extending the time that kids are out of schools already, so we need to make sure we stay focused.
What was in that bag? What was in that box, Joseph?
Boost
that wine?
All
All right, guys, thanks.
We're waiting for him to show up the box. I want to see too.
Say again?
He had wine. He had wine in the boxes.
I got a bottle for everybody.
No wine? What would have dropped that?
I had no idea my microphone was muted this whole entire time.
It was.
I was talking shit to
Yeah, shit, you're lucky you didn't drop that box on the floor. That would have been a fucking
That was why I picked it up. I knew I couldn't drop it. Motivation.
So wait, what was
totally
it?
funny, because that's
He
the
had wine in
survival thing right there, but in case of water.
Wine, yeah.
All right, anyone have any questions? Anyone need any help with their nutrition? Anyone need any help with figuring out how to get these workouts in, or need any help with the exercises, modifications, figuring out how to get equipment in your home? There's always a way we can help you out. Anyone need any help with anything, any questions, this is your time to ask. Whether it has to do with this workout, with your nutrition, with your eating, with anything. If you have any questions, this time to ask. If not, just post them on the VIP page. As you know, all these workouts, if you ever miss them, they're immediately posted on the VIP page. And as you know, with everyone's posts, that stuff can get pushed down. So they're also immediately posted in order all the at-home workouts are in order. Like literally the ones from this morning were up an hour after that the workouts were done, already on the Peak portal, the membership website, so not even on Facebook. So they're both on Facebook and on the website. So if you want to just get them all in order and see tons of other workouts, there's content being added to that Peak portal, like literally hundreds of different exercises being added on there, just to give you additional stuff to work on your own. Every single day, there's recipes on there. There's tons of nutritional information to help you out, tons of motivational mindset stuff to keep you in the freaking game. Anyone
If you
have
guys
any
need
questions?
any help
If
with the
not,
portal, let me know.
Yeah, how
we're
do I
gonna
put
finish
my,
off.
I forgot.
What's that?
How do I put my name under the iPhone?
Oh, I figured it out actually. I didn't even know I could do that, so I renamed you. You're
Send me
good.
an email. Let me know how to do
But yeah, but I'll let you know how to do it. I'll send you a text and tell you.
it. Sounds good.
All right, awesome. We're gonna finish. Since we're not allowed to have contact with other humans, we're gonna finish with a hairy knuckle fist bump. Put your fist up into the screen. Yes. Jasmine, get them hairy knuckles out of there. We are done. You are fucking awesome. I will see you later.
Wait.
Good job, guys.
How bad
Good
is my
job.
camera?
It's not
Not
that
worse
bad.
than mine.
Is that
It
you
could
can
be
see me
worse.
clearly?
Could be
Now you can
worse.
see you, but at one point, like the sun was coming in, you couldn't see shit on there.
I didn't want the kids to remember that I was still in here, so I had to turn off the lights.
Oh.
Thank you, Steve. Great workout.
All right, I will see you later if you need anything. Just let me
Workout,
know, send me a message.
606 active calories.
Woo, girl.
All
Guys, don't forget to check in on Facebook.
Guys, I'll see you tomorrow, 7:15 a.m. Okay.
Give
Tomorrow,
shoes.
7:15 a.m.
Hashtag.
Boom.
Yeah. Yes.
Jean.
Bye,
Bye, guys. Bye,
All right, we
Jasmine.
will see you later. Let me know if you need anything.